The group is known as Need to Breathe, off their album The Reckoning. Drive All Night, playing on Family Radio 316, station where the music does the talking. James Okumu is my name. It is 7:30, meaning it's time for our inspiration for today. Have you heard the story about the old man, his son, and the donkey? Not the one about them carrying the donkey. No, not that one. There's another one. Let me tell it to you. There was an old man who had one son, and all they had was a donkey. And not a donkey, a horse. Sorry, this one is for a horse. The other one is for a donkey. They had one horse, and this horse was what would help them to do all manner of work, whether it was plowing and taking the little produce they were able to harvest to the field. And so this horse meant everything to them. Now, one night, the horse ran away. And all the villagers came to the old man and to his son to just say sorry. And they sat together and they said, this is bad. This is so bad. This is a bad thing. And the old man looked at them and he asked them, why do you say this is bad? And they wondered, why would you say that is a bad thing? Well, after all that, they went back, life continued. And then one day, the horse came back. But it didn't come back alone. It came with other wild horses. It had gone into the forest. It came back with like 15, 20 other horses, wild horses. And the villagers came to see the man again and his son. And they said, wow, this is a blessing. This is good. This is really good. And he looked at them and he asked them, why would you say this is good? And they wondered, what's up with this man? He never appreciates anything. And so the son of the old man had the job of breaking the horses, making them domesticated. And so he would work on one horse at a time. One day when he was trying to break one of the horses, it threw him off its back, and the young man landed and broke his leg. Yes, you guessed it right. The villagers did come back again. And yes, they said, oh my goodness, we're so sorry. This is bad. This is really bad. And the old man looked at them and wondered and said, why would you say this is bad? And they thought, this man, he never appreciates anything. And they left him. So the young man was nursing his broken leg, plaster and everything. And during that season, there was a decree from the king of the land that all able young men are signing up for the army and they're going out to war. And so this young man was left behind because he had a broken leg. And the villagers came back and said, oh my goodness, this is good. This is really good. And the old man looked at them again and wondered, why would you say that this is good? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say sometimes what seems bad may end up being good. And what seems good may end up being bad. But for those of us who believe, we know the Bible tells us in Romans 8:28 that we know that all things work together for good to them that are called according, to them that love God and are called according to his purpose. When you think about Joseph, him in the pit sounds like, oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Him in Potiphar's house and things are beginning to look like, okay, things are getting better. Sounds like this is good. This is really good. And then in prison, it sounds like this is bad. This is nasty. This is really bad. And then in the palace, it sounds like this is good. This is really good. But you see, it's a progression of events. All things work together for good. So you may be looking at your current situation and your current circumstances right now. And all you're saying is, this is bad. This is really bad. But you have no idea how that connects to the next thing that happens in your life as a believer. Have the reassurance that all things work together for good to them that love God and are called according to his purpose. That's our inspiration for today. Keep it locked right here on Family Radio 316, station where the music does the talking.
The annual family meeting.
This is bad. This is really bad. Who says it's bad? This is good. This is really good. Really? All things work together for good. That's all you need to remember. Whatever circumstances you're facing today, things will work out for your good. Just look to God. Trust him. He knows what he's doing. Have a great day.